2013 World Angus Forum at Rotorua. We're at the Energy Events Centre. With me is the President of the New Zealand Angus Association and the Chairman, aren't you, Mr. Tim Britton, the Chairman of the forum.
That's right,
How's
Tony.
it going, Tim?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Now, we've still got a few big days ahead of us here.
It's a marvellous opportunity for New Zealand to showcase the way we farm cattle. There's a growing worldwide interest in grass farming of beef cattle.
You have a few friends here from overseas?
Yeah, there's quite a few from overseas, which is great.
I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
I'm from Durango, north central part of Mexico.
Well, I'm from just west of Melbourne.
Ireland, the Midlands, Longford.
Tabor, Alberta.
It's been an opportunity for us to reaffirm our relationships with our counterparts in other countries and have some discussion around where we can all take the breed together, where the common interests are, and we move into sort of areas like marketing and where the consumer trends are heading and what sort of things we should be thinking about when we breed our cattle that are going to meet the demands of those consumers in the future.
It's been great to be able to network with the Angus guys, and obviously we've just launched a new meat grading system, so it's been great to be able to follow on a lot of the theme of the talk through the conferences around linking to the consumer.
The big thing I wanted to drive home in my conversation with the attendees here at the forum was the fact that it's important to create branded programs not on what we believe is important, but what our customer believes is important. And so I think if we as producers focus on the things that we feel should be the things of importance and build a brand around that, we oftentimes end up coming up short because consumers value a different set of priorities than we do on the production side. They value, above all things, they value taste. And so putting branded programs together or our messaging to consumers, it really has to be brand relevant to that end user, and taste is a big part of that message.
Although meat consumption is going up globally, it's going up in developing countries with rising middle classes, and our farmers don't have the price points to match that, and I don't think they should. So I believe that the idea of repositioning Angus, both in New Zealand and globally, as a indulgence, as a top-end quality product is what I think is the main message from my presentation.
And then we get into the sort of more serious side of genomics and where the advances are in cattle breeding and how people can use that sort of technology to make quicker gains.
We have some bulls that produce offspring that grow faster than others, so they must have genes which are responsible for that increased growth. So if we can identify where those genes are, we can predict from a DNA test whether an animal is going to be a faster grower or a slower grower animal without having to do what we did in the past, which was to put an air tag in and physically weigh it. And the trouble with physical performance recording is that for one thing it's expensive. You have to collect all of these measurements, but secondly you have to delay selection while you wait to find out who are the good individuals.
So is the use of the genomics and that just going faster and faster? Is it people just getting right amongst it?
So it's a pretty exciting times, I guess, involved in beef breeding at the moment, because we have got these new genomics tools becoming available to us. I suppose we've taken a fairly conservative approach to it in Australia today. We certainly are evaluating these tools and looking at them in terms of how they can improve the accuracy of selection.
We were an early adopter of DNA technology, working with companies like Zoetis, and many of the other societies around the world are starting to adopt that technology as well. It gives you the ability to make a more accurate genetic prediction at a much younger age, and so that's a great benefit to the people that buy registered Angus bulls, because they know the traits that they're interested in, if they have been genomically enhanced, have greater accuracy, so they can put greater confidence in what they're buying.
150 years of breeding and about 6 years of organising tonight.
That's right. Yeah, well, it's taken a while. 2007 in Ireland was when we were first given the go to get started and host this forum, and there's been a lot of planning and organisation. Had a great team working with me, and it's finally come to fruition.
In all the talks here, I mean, it's a lot of people that got lots of knowledge.
Great presentations and some very good speakers here the last few days as well.
People have gone to a lot of effort to present things and it's a credit to all involved.
I think the topper was last night at the 150-year banquet. Yeah. It was really good.
Celebrating 150 years since the first Angus arrived in New Zealand, in Southland. Yeah, no, it's great.
What you're about to witness is a symbolic representation of the arrival of ever-ending Angus cattle from their homeland of Scotland to New Zealand 150 years ago.
When we look back on all the people that have contributed to the last 150 years, Angus is bigger and better and more significant than all the people put together. The Angus breed in another 50 years' time will still be here. We won't, but will be another team running it.
It is the responsibility of my generation and the next to continue to take big steps forward, as you have done. Differentiation is ongoing. The industry is continually adapting, and we must recognise this. But adaptability is the strength of young people. An event like this is an international benchmark for any industry. More young people are beginning to establish herds and becoming industry involved, and I believe this is incredibly positive. Embrace this, embrace young people, because this is the generation of Angus.
We meet up with the next generation of Angus worldwide. Jamie Reddy, you're the captain of the UK team. Whereabouts are you from, Jamie?
I'm from central Scotland and Stirling. It's certainly been an eye-opener to how the other countries dress and do their catalogue.
Do you think the way we do it is better or the way that you do it's better?
We feel that New Zealanders and Canadians kind of go for the maternal side of it. We're looking for the terminal sire to go into the commercial cattle for the farmers, which is where our money is. So on that sense of it, we're wanting to emphasise where the most expensive cuts are, where your loin and your rump is, give it a bit of shape on it so it's not too square. I mean, it's just personal preference, and it's just the way you've been kind of brought up and you've learned and you've been taught throughout your life.
Zach and Kate, you've come over from Australia. How are you enjoying it, Zach?
Yeah, it's been an awesome time so far. Really good networking with all the people from all around the world. So it's been an awesome experience so far.
Good stuff, and you've had a big contingent from us. You've got 3 teams here.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to get sponsorship for 3 teams.
Now, you've had some fairly nice cattle to work with too.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to have Murchison Angus, Richard and Vicky Rowe from down at Palmerston North, some awesome heifers. Yeah, it's really good when you've got some good cattle to work with and some great breeders that really give a lot of time to the youth, which that's what we need as youth growing up in the industry, is people that give time and learn. And if we didn't have that, then we wouldn't know what we know today.
Where's all your men from in your team, Patrick?
So me and Max, we hail from the East Coast, and then we've got Alan Gregory and Hazel Timperley, who Alan's from Gore and then Hazel's from Canterbury Plains.
Now the visitors, how did you get on with those Aussies and the rest of the teams?
Well, you can't trust the Aussies, as we know, Tony. The Canadians have been good, pretty friendly, and teaching us their techniques too. They're expert fitters, like the show rings their lives, really.
And they breed cattle specifically for it, whereas we're a lot more commercial and a lot more natural with our fitting and our clipping. And so ourselves personally, we left a lot of coat on, and we just flatten them off over the top and bring in their shoulder and widen them out through the back end. But
the experience this week, fairly good for your career.
Oh hell yeah, no, it's been good.
We network with all the youths that are like-minded and same interest and enthusiastic, just like ourselves, and those opportunities to go overseas and experience their cattle and share our information with them, and vice versa, is just amazing. It's something you don't see every day, and it's truly, it's amazing to be part of.
And how are you going with all the challenges?
They're going really good. It's been a little different for us compared to what we do over in Canada, but they've been great challenges, and we're learning lots, and hopefully people are learning from what we do too.
How do you like the Angus cattle over here?
They're really good. We've got them, I think all the kids have got them looking really good. It's a great quality, lots of great breeders, and just overall very personal breeder, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're going to go up for auction. What sort of money are we looking at, do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. There's been some pretty high sales in New Zealand when we were doing our research, so it'll be interesting to see what comes out of it, because this is a pretty great event, so hopefully lots of people come out and spend some money to support these breeders that took the time to bring these cattle out for us to work on. So.
6.5, that's $6,500. Surely, hit her out. Humphrey. Happy birthday, Archie.